welcome Defino families to our 4th and 5th grade band concert. We're very spoiled here at Defino, and I learned that last night when I went to my child's 4th and 5th grade band concert. I don't know if you've been to many 4th and 5th grade band concerts, but what these students produce is not common. It is not the average, it's not normal, and I learned that last night. So I heard them rehearse earlier. You're going to be blown away, and they are incredible. So without further ado, turn over to Mr. Young.
All right, welcome to the 4th and 5th grade concert at Defino here. Right behind me is the 4th grade band. 4th grade band, please stand. Great. So just a couple of housekeeping issues real quick. Please, no flash photography. You take as many pictures, take video, have fun with that. Just make sure to turn off the flash so it doesn't disturb the performers. And then if you need to leave at any moment, if you can wait in between pieces to move, that would be great. And of course, yeah, please applaud for your kids because they've worked really hard this year. So. Great. We have 4 selections for you tonight. The first piece that we're going to do with the 4th grade band is the first piece that they kind of learned as a full band. It's kind of a rite of passage here. It's a piece called Demon Variations on Hot Cross Buns. So obviously when they first came home in September, October, started practicing, they played a lot of Hot Cross Buns at your house. This is the longer version of Hot Cross Buns. So please enjoy. The percussion gets set in the back and everybody else moves to the next piece. The next piece that we're going to do for you is a piece called I See, I See, I See, I See. And it's just a bunch of different ways you can spell the word I see. And basically the story of this piece is, last year, I was given a folder from a student, actually at Dugan, where I also teach. And her father is an eye doctor, and one of his patients was a composer, and I didn't know him until we started talking around June last year. And he wrote this piece about his visit to the eye doctor and about not being able to see certain things. And we have to do a little bit of acting in this piece, which is really fun. You're going to think it's awesome. Near the middle of the piece, just don't be startled. And then basically, the piece actually has our school names on there. Defino, it's actually dedicated to Defino and Dugan Elementaries, which is pretty cool. The piece is going to be published, I think, in the next year or so. We're the first bands that got to play the piece. And it's pretty cool because now our school names are going to be forever enshrined on that piece. So without any further ado, this is I See, I See, I See, I See. Yeah, so as you can see, right, the piece near the middle, it's kind of simulates like you can't see the music, and then you have to look at the piece really closely, and then you finally said, oh, I see, and then you finish the rest of the song. So, the next piece that we're going to do is a piece called Tadpoles by Randall Standridge. This is by far the hardest piece that we've ever done with a 4th grade band. This piece is around at a 6th grade band level. Which is a grade 1. Mostly 4th and 5th grade bands, they play like grade half, even like grade 0.25. But here at Defino and even at Union, we play grade 1, grade 1.5, which is around the 5th grade, 6th grade, and 7th grade level. So this piece is really cool. There's a lot of percussion moments with the cymbals, and like you're going to hear like frog croaks. And it sounds like tadpoles trying to become frogs. So hopefully by next year, the 5th grade band for next year is going to play a piece called Frogs by Randall Standridge as well. So this is Tadpoles. So moving right along, our final selection for the 4th grade band is a piece called March of the Romans by Michael Sweeney. This is one of those tried and true pieces for 4th grade band. You're going to hear sort of like Roman army marching through the field. You're going to hear some foot stomping and the winds and the brass while the percussion are playing without their snare on the snare drum turned on to simulate kind of like an old style kind of drum. So this is a great piece. Thank you very much. And right after the 4th grade is done performing, They are going to go outside to go and pack up their instruments, and they're going to come back in while the fifth grade band takes their places in the seats. So, without any further ado, this is March of the Romans. All right, yeah, let's give them another round of applause. All right, so give us a few minutes while we make the switcheroo. I'll warm up the fifth grade band, and then we'll be on with the rest of the performance. So we're back. This is the fifth grade band. If you guys can stand up. All right, so we have three selections for you tonight. These three selections are pretty long. So the first selection that we have for you tonight is the piece called Sword the Dragons. Two of these pieces we did back at the high school concert back in March. They did a fantastic job, so they're like seasoned performers at this point. So the first piece that we're going to do is Sword the Dragons. Good old favorite of mine, and here we go. All right, so the next piece we have for you is a piece called Time Traveler's First Mission, also by the composer Randall Stanridge. This piece is in 4 movements. A movement is basically a small little section of like, let's say, a symphony, where each movement has a different theme, basically. Okay, so the piece is about 4 or 5 minutes long with some narration tracks, which is pretty cool. We're going to be using this boombox. And then in between each movement, if you can hold your applause until the piece is completely finished, that's how we watch like pieces that are symphony, like written in symphony style. So this is Time Traveler's First Movement.
All right, fellow time travelers, it's time to go on an adventure. Activating time warp engines in 3, 2, The primordial Earth, the dawn of mankind. Too late to see dinosaurs, I suppose. Oh, wait, look there, cave dwellers. Ancient Egypt, such a majestic kingdom. The pyramids are truly a sight to behold. Time for a selfie. We have to get out of here. Time travelers, blasting off in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Yeah, let's give him another round of applause. Yeah. Yeah, that piece is definitely not easy. There's a lot that has to go on, and it's a longer piece, so the kids have to be really focused in throughout that entire time. So, very proud of it. So, the last piece that we're going to do is a piece called The Sound and the Fury. I actually played this piece, I think, back when I was in 6th grade or 7th grade. Can't remember at this point. It's been a long time. So, this piece was written by a composer named Robert W. Smith. Robert W. Smith was one of the most prolific band composers of our generation. Unfortunately, he had passed away last year. And so a lot of band programs have been programming music by Robert W. Smith just to pay honor to him. So before we play our final selection, I just wanted to thank everybody for coming out and supporting your kids, supporting their endeavors in music. And please support live music and continue to support live music. So it's pretty cool, like, you know, if you remember them starting out in September, either this year or last year, they're starting out their band journey, and they're making some sounds, and you were very encouraging, you know, they're making some squeaks and all that, and now they're playing real music, which is amazing. Just thank you very much for everything that you guys have done for your children, and I want to also thank my administrators here, Dr. Stradick, and all the chaperones that are here tonight, and all their teachers that are also here in the audience watching. So, thank you very much. All right, yeah, so thank you very much for coming. And after we're done with the performance, the kids in the 5th grade are going to go back and they're going to pack up, and then they will meet you in the gym. So please, if you can just remain seated in the gym until they come back out, and then you guys can take as many pictures as you want and all of that. So our final piece is Sound and the Fury. Thank you very much, and see you guys next year. And to the 5th graders, we'll see you at the middle school. Can't wait to hear what you guys do next year. Thank you very much.
I didn't exaggerate, right? How remarkable are these students and musicians? Give them a round of applause. And students, why don't you give your parents a big round of applause? They supported you, helped you with your instrument, listened to you play at home, and practice. Thank you, parents. And I'd also like to give a big round of applause to Mr. Young. I've been in Mr. Young's classroom when he's had a group of 8 to 10 students, and he gives specific feedback to each of them, whether it's breathing techniques, whether it's hand position. And that is why we see such growth from these students, and it's not common. I've been to many different 4th and 5th grade band concerts, and the growth we see here at Defino is unprecedented. So that's, of course, a collaboration between all of you, Mr. Young, and our music department. So thank you for your support of the arts, and students, great job tonight. Thanks, everybody.